Hey everyone, it's your boy Shane, aka Rise and Grind Picker, back at you with another video today. And this video is a doozy because we go into a Goodwill and score. The only reason I made this money was because I was the only one in Goodwill that day. It was 4 p.m. and I'm an everything eBay seller, and that gave me the advantage over everyone. And now I have a lot of these to list, but I'm going to tell this story to you, and I'm going to actually, because it gets crazy about what the employees actually say to me. So I am not going to lie, I had no intentions of going to this Goodwill or going thrifting at all that day, but my wife was really on my back about me taking her to eat Mexican food. So we went and ate Mexican food, and in turn we went to this Goodwill after, and we went and looked around and thrifted, and my kids were acting a fool, and I was just kind of really looking for stuff to flip on eBay. I am a full-time reseller, and then I seen this shelf after walking around the store for like an hour and a half and having about 6 items of clothing. I never gave up, and I probably found the best score of my life in this Goodwill. Like score as in thrifting score. In this Goodwill right here. And before we roll the video, we're at 36,000 subscribers, and I appreciate it, and we're trying to get to 40,000, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and also leave a like on this video if you like the video. I appreciate it. So I'm an everything seller, and I would say this gave me a big advantage, but what happened was, and I'm going to show you, I've already listed about, I don't know, 20 of them or so. I got over 60. So I got over 62 of these to list. Okay, I spent $240, I think $8 at Goodwill. And I got 62 of what I'm going to show you. They were like DVDs and what's called VCDs, but they were special, and I'm going to show you why. And then I got a bunch of clothing. Okay, and not really a bunch. I got like 8 pieces of clothing. Now, I am an everything seller, but I would say my main category is probably clothing, unfortunately, because clothing sucks, but it makes a lot of money. So I listed anyway. And, you know, I really caught Goodwill sleeping on this because they, like, totally admitted something. And then they gave me, like, kind of an ultimatum. So, I don't know. With this ultimatum, you tell me what you would have done. I had the money. Money's not an issue. I just went ahead and paid for them. But it was like, it was kind of crazy, like what the employee was like. I mean, I appreciate the employee because she gave me like an ultimate, like she gave me the chance, and I'm going to show you why. I would say potential profit's going to be probably over $3,000. Anywhere from, I would say $3,000 on the low end. That would be like me respectively. My average listing price so far has been $100, I think, on my average listing price. $80 to $100 ish. It's around there within that $20 frame. So this is actually how the story goes. You know, I showed you the screen share of the Goodwill and whatever. So I was walking around, right, and I was finding some clothing, and you know, I found a few good pieces of clothing. I found like a pair of Ralph Lauren women's pants that sell for like $60. And I was overall like, yep, it's gonna be a good day. And then I didn't find anything else, like, worth crap. So I had like, I don't know, 6 pieces, maybe 10 pieces of clothing in my cart. And I was walking around super bored. And I went to the media section because I sell some media. I may not be see, this is why being an everything seller, I know enough to be dangerous. And I know when I see something good, I can pick it up and I can pick it out off the shelf because I know it's good. And I know pretty much every category besides, like, I don't know baseball cards. I don't know a few other categories, but So I was walking around, and my wife and my kids were like just kind of like taking forever, and have like dad moment. I found a recliner to sit in, and I started sitting in it. So then I looked over in the media section, because the recliner was like right on the back side of it, kind of, and I spied with my little eye all these Japanese, Chinese, and Korean movies. What I thought they were DVDs at first glance. Unbeknowing to myself, they were not all DVDs. Some of them were. So I bought 62 of these, and what happened was the Goodwill employee, so I seen all these sitting on the shelf. Some of them are DVDs, okay? Just like this. Some of them are not DVDs. Some of them are what we call VCDs. So like that's a DVD. But I will show you some of the ones I've listed. So over here in my listing area, this, I think, whole box is mainly VCDs. These are about $100 each, and I have a whole box filled up with them I've already listed. And if you turn them over, a lot of them will literally just on the side, on the back end, they will say video CD, and that is a VCD. That's not a DVD. Now, as I've listed some of these up on eBay, I have seen a lot of sellers that have listed them in the DVD section. But they actually go in the other media section under VCD, video CD. I would say respectively, I've already listed up about probably well over $1,000 in VCDs. And I have 3 bags left to list. The rest of them I have to list are like more DVDs. I don't think they're going to be in the $100 range each. Probably, though, some of them are going to be in the $50 to $80 because import movies sell at a higher rate. And the reason that is because a lot of the sellers on eBay don't know how to list them. So they have them listed in the wrong categories. And I'm an everything seller, but I can look at them and be like, okay, I know what these are, but I have to sort them. So I've sorted them out via VCD and DVD and put them in separate piles. The ones I was unsure about, I did more research on through Google Lens and Google, and found out all the information, right? But it gets better, because I can tell you right now, it gets like way better. Okay, this is why it gets way better. I am going to tell you what the employee said to me. Hold on. All right. The employee said, okay, this is what I did. Okay, I want to tell this so good, and I'm like screwing it all up. So I actually piled up all this. It was like one whole CD DVD rack in that Goodwill. So like those black DVD things you've seen at the first one, it was an entire one filled of those. And I piled them all up, and I went and got the Goodwill person, and I said, hey, if I buy all these, can you cut me a deal? How much are they anyway? She said $2.99. And she said, but these are not supposed to be out here. I guess someone messed up, and they were supposed to go to their online section, because it's a boutique store. Someone really screwed up. I caught Goodwill sleeping. And she said, no, they're $2.99. I can't cut you a deal. They're not supposed to be out here. And you can buy them. If you want to buy them all, you have to buy them at $2.99. And if not, then I literally have to take them all in the back. And I can't let anyone buy them after you. I'm like, holy cow. So basically, what I learned is there was a red mark on the upper corner of each of these VCD and DVDs. There was a red marker, like a red permanent marker. It was a little dot. And she's like, that dot means they're not supposed to be out here. And I'm like, Holy cow, that might be some really good information to know, because if you're walking around at a Goodwill and you see some crazy shit like that on a shelf and it has red dots all over it, that pretty much means, like, I guess it's not supposed to be out there. I don't know. Like, this employee, like, I don't know if she was telling me the truth, but she appeared like she knew what she was talking about. So what did I do? Yeah, I bought them all. I bought every single one of them, filled up the entire cart, and bought every single one of those. It doesn't look like a lot, but it is, trust me. It goes super deep. Look at all that down there, down here. Oh, shoot. See that? Right here. Sorry, I'm not the greatest at vlogs, so I'm just gonna throw that out there. And then all these, like, literally double stacked in this box. So I have a lot of stuff I got, and I paid $240 some. But yeah, I thought that was good information. I'm gonna show you. Okay, I'm gonna show you one of these freaking dots. All right, let's go. Let's go. All right. So look at this right here. This is what it had, boy. Now I don't know, like, but every one of them had this. It was a little red dot right here. Now, I'm only assuming that Goodwill, since it was a boutique store, all right, they put it on every one. And I'm only assuming they did that because and she said that it's not supposed to have that dot. If it has that dot, it doesn't go out here. Look at that. This one had it too, but you can't see it because it's red. So it's hard to see. But I thought that was really interesting. See, look at that. Look. Because, this, I think, might have been donations that maybe, I don't know, was getting, I don't know what happened. I don't know. I know they came from a town like 30 minutes away, so I have no idea. But she said, yeah, if they have those red marks, they're not supposed to be out here. She even checked for the red mark. And she's like, yeah, well, she basically said, if you don't buy them, I have to take them in the back. Hey, if you like this video, check out these videos. Appreciate it. Thanks.